Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode. Actually, a brand new game. I don't know what I'm talking
brand
about.
New episode. It's a one-episode deal.
No, this game is far from being a one-episode deal because what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing the Bouncer. Now, you've never played this before, ever.
You've mentioned it.
I know I mentioned it in a couple of our other videos.
I thought we were going to play it last time.
Last time.
We started Mario instead.
Yeah, we did Mario instead. So I'm excited to do this. This is a PS2 exclusive. It came out like 2000, 2001, and made by Square Enix, the same people who do Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, all those types of games. And you're going to see a couple of those references in this game. Kind of like some Sora-looking stuff from the one character, and a lot of Final Fantasy-style characters, and quite a bit of the game.
Shout out to Final Fantasy.
Yeah, so it'll be really cool for you to really see that and get to know that. Plus, we're going to be playing, this is going to be a complete Cowlefo playthrough, which is voiced by Steve Bloom.
Yeah.
That character is voiced by Steve Bloom, so we're going to be playing as him the entire time. It's going to be a complete playthrough of his. Now, there's two other playthroughs you can do, but we're not worried about those. We just want to beat it once, and I'd like to do it at least with Steve Bloom rather than, you know, some other random people guy you've never heard of. There's some other anime voices in here too. I think who's Cowboy Bebop's love interest?
Julia.
Julia. Voice of Julia's in here. A couple other characters I can't think off the top of my head, but
Faye Valentine, maybe.
Maybe. I know there's quite a few from like Cowboy Bebop scene them.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. You'll definitely be listening to them. I'm sure he'll call it out real quick. The game's a little long, but hopefully it won't take too long. I'm hoping like we can get through it pretty quick. It's nowhere near like Final Fantasy VII. It's nowhere near like that.
It should be.
But it should be a pretty long game.
It should be a while, so bear with us, guys.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. This is like a fighter mixed with a brawler, mixed with an RPG, mixed with like heavy story emphasis. So it's got a lot of different elements in it that you'll see when we play this game. But aside from that, I'm ready to get started. Are you?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, guys. As always, this today has been brought to you by
Elena's Productions.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Bouncer. 2000 game, I think we mentioned that before in the intro, but we're getting ready to play The Bouncer. It's very different. I want to go into the options real quick though, and check the sound settings and make sure there isn't something for like subtitles.
Would that be a language selection?
Yeah, dialogue English, subtitles English. Okay, so it's already set. It's already set. Okay. I just want to make sure because it might be a little quiet. I don't know with us over talking of it. I want to make sure the story, because this has a very, very, very big story mode. It's huge. It's going to take a little while. The battles kind of make it through here. So basically, this game's about being a bouncer, pretty much. You'll pretty much get through the story.
No clue.
You get to choose from 3 characters, and you can switch those 3 characters throughout the whole game. Like, you'll play one mission, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to play as this guy instead, and then you're going to switch back to the other person. But we're going to play. This is going to be a complete Cowlefo playthrough. We're going to always pick Cowlefo. We're never going to switch to anybody else. You do want to play the game 3 times, each as each character, because different stuff happens depending on what you know what I mean? Yeah. They sometimes split up the cast, and one person goes this way, one person goes that way, and you don't see your team members for a while. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. We're going to do a new game.
Extra game.
That's when you beat the game once. You can, like, continue on with that play a new game, but with all the stats on your characters, because this does have an RPG system in it.
Channel 99.
You will hear Mikado a lot. He is kind of like the villain of the game. He's a big, gigantic tycoon. He owns billions and billions of dollars.
So he's Brock.
He's Brock. We're going to call him Duragon C. Brock.
Duragon C.
You're going to hear that a lot. You're going to hear Duragon C. Mikado.
You're going to have to say his full name.
Yeah, a lot of times they say his name. And you have to fight him. It's one of those typical final boss things. You have to fight him multiple times in multiple forms. So that's going to be fun as hell. There's like one version of Mikado C, whatever. He built a giant fucking satellite that like generates electricity from solar power and turns it into micro radiation.
From a rainbow.
Yeah, so he's kind of like the same thing as Final Fantasy VII. You have this gigantic person basically ruining the ecosystem by doing this like bad microwavable energy. You know what I mean? It's a little more advanced.
That looks like the Death Star right
Yeah. So he's like a billionaire type thing. doesn't really. He doesn't really care too much. We don't care too much about him as bouncers. We just run a bar and we're just bouncers at a bar. It means nothing to us.
It's weird how
Yeah.
we get involved with all this.
We get involved because of this Dominique Cross, which we'll meet here soon. She's just this little 15-year-old girl.
Okay.
And she's the... They don't say it, but she's the boyfriend of the main protagonist.
She's the boyfriend.
Girlfriend. Sorry, god damn it.
Are we the main protagonist?
No, we are one of the main protagonist's friends.
So we're not the guy on the case?
We are
then?
not the guy in the case. We're going to play as the other guy. I mean, he's in the story. He comes up. He has his own dialogue. But we're going to be playing as Cal Lefo, which is kind of like just...
This is pretty unorthodox.
Yeah.
That we're not playing as the main character.
No, and you can, like, switch between... You want to play the main character, you want to play this guy, you know, but... So now you got these crazy ninja things flying from the helicopter. And their feet are dangling up in the air.
The hell?
They look like aliens is what they look like. But they're ninjas.
They're ninjas.
Yeah. Sent by Mikado.
Robot ninjas.
That ninja right there is the head of the ninjas. We will fight him a lot. He is an insane person. So you can see there's the main character with his little girlfriend. They don't say it. They joke about it like, hey, don't, you know, your lover's going away. And she's just like, oh, shut up. We're not, you know.
You don't take pictures of that with your
Yeah,
friend.
exactly.
That's just silly.
It's clearly emphasized that she's, you know. And yeah, the three of us just work at this local bar, and these ninjas are going to come rip shit up. And we got to take them out. I am playing with a horrible controller, just so you guys know. It digs into me, and it's really awful.
It's
so
terrible.
until we get another controller, I'm just going to have to deal with it.
Well, you know, when we play my game, it's 2 players, so you're going to be stuck with that dumbass controller for like 8
Unless
hours.
I buy another controller, but I have a DBZ controller, too. And the analog sticks are Dragon Balls, but the one button's sticking, and I'm not liking it, so...
Okay.
Yeah. It's snowing, even though, like there's no snow on the ground. Oh, there's a little bit of snow.
A little
on the ground.
bit.
Yeah, so we have
It's
our
a
saying
light
it's
snow.
December.
It's
Yeah.
melting.
Yeah.
She like young Harley Quinn there, or what? With
Yeah.
her hair looking like that.
Right. Here's one of the other characters we can play as Volt Kruger. He's kind of like your muscle. He's got 2 like big fucking horn piercings off the top of his head.
That's strange.
Yeah. He's got like a lip ring, and he's like supposed to be this tough like motherfucker. His name is Volt Kruger. We'll be fighting alongside him. That's who I think of Brock when I think of Brock.
Really? Just doing my job.
Anti-Tornberry symbol there.
Oh yeah, you mentioned
Yeah.
that in Final Fantasy.
And it's spring, I guess.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. We're not even going to get to any gameplay. This is going to be all story
Well,
up until we
that's
cut.
good.
Yeah. And we're just going to... These are going to be a little longer episodes because I don't want to, like, skip halfway through the story. You know what I mean?
Well,
I
no,
just kind
that's
of want to
just
let it
silly.
run.
That's just silly. You don't ever skip a scene.
Yeah. So there's a 15-year-old coming into a bar. I don't think that's such a great idea, but, you know... Whatever.
He's like an old classic bartender. Look at him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the one bouncer's 15.
Is that a car parked right in the middle of this bar?
Yeah, yeah. And the main character's 15 or 16 or something like that. Yeah, so
It's like your fucking every anime ever. I'm a 15-year-old.
there's Cal Lefo, the guy with the tribal tattoos.
Oh, so that's us
Steve
right
Bloom,
there?
yeah. Sion's the main character.
He looks like Sora's older brother or something.
Yeah. I think they kind of got the design from him for Sora. Because he's got big, goofy boots and jacket.
My own girlfriend doesn't know my birthday.
You see, now that guy looks like a bouncer. The guy with the tribal tattoos looks like a bouncer. This 16-year-old kid does not look like a bouncer.
No, in real life...
Look at those like short pants. Like that's clearly a Sora look. You
he
know?
does really do.
This is
he does.
pre-Kingdom Hearts here. He's all into the chains, and look at that fucking giant dog necklace. Like,
It's crazy. Didn't you say the first Kingdom Hearts was square? thought you
Oh,
said.
maybe it is.
So this can't be the last game.
No. So here's where we're going to be picking our first character. As you can tell, Scion has quite a bit of life.
Yeah.
That's his main status. Vol Kruger has more life, though. Actually, Vol Kruger, look at him. He's just better status across the board.
Yeah, he is. But he's.
And then we
he's-
got, yeah.
Yeah.
Cal Lefo's a little more balanced.
I'm not gonna lie. He kind of looks like me right there.
Vol Kruger or Cal
No,
Lefo?
Cal Lefo.
Yeah.
With his hair like that.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and play as Cal Lefo through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But this is like when you start a mission, they're going to ask who you're going to be playing as. So we're going to be playing as Cal Lefo. He's kind of a kicker. He does a lot of
Cool.
kicking moves.
Yeah.
God damn it. Already, they do not teach you the controls. Just dive into it.
Just dive into
Every
it.
single... It's a fighting game, but it's like an action
yeah.
game.
Yeah, this is cool. Look at that.
Woo! You will have to block because if they hit one of your allies, actually damage your allies, and your allies could damage you. So be careful of that. And each button's a different move. So get to know the moves now pretty well. Fuck you anyhow, you motherfucker.
This kind of reminds me of like Fighting Force a little bit. It's what
Yeah.
this looks like. I like his fighting style.
Yeah, he's definitely like the
It's
quick,
very-
like Cowboy Bebop
Yeah,
type.
he's got like the spike kind of.
Fuck you, motherfucker. And that's why this game is repetitively hard. You have to get the last kill in order to get experience, so don't let your allies beat the... See, I got another 50 experience.
Yeah.
Do not let your allies get the last
your
kill.
allies.
Yeah, because they don't need the experience, they don't get it anyway. Oh, damn it. See, if
Oh.
your allies get hit, you get hit. So it's like, you gotta know when to block. Holy crap, well, they killed Volt.
I'm not gonna lie, these three guys, they remind me of us, of Brock Lance, all three of us.
Fuck, I died.
No wonder why you wanted to play this game. Holy fuck.
Holy crap,
You even
yeah.
know what you're doing a little bit. You still got killed right away.
I didn't even get enough experience to level up.
So, so guys, we're not gonna make the no death promise in this game
No,
because
I
we
already
just died
died.
in the first episode. But
Yeah.
it does look like a harder game.
It
in
is
your
a tough,
defense,
harder game.
So.
As you can see here, as you gain experience, even if you do die, as long as you're getting the last kills, you're gaining experience.
Mm-hmm.
So you can start putting points into like increasing your life, increasing your power, your defense, and then you can also learn new moves. As you can see here, there's quite a few moves you can learn.
Yeah, this is cool. I
Yeah.
like this.
So it's got an RPG element to it. It's like Final Fantasy, because it's a fighting game, obviously, because you have to block and use your attacks and combo stuff. But you're also, like you said with Fighting Force, I'm glad you mentioned that, because it's kind of free roam.
Yeah.
There's no real targeting system, but if you get far enough back away from an enemy, you can go target another enemy type of thing.
It's
So
cool.
it's very, and we always get to
I like
save.
it. Slowly build up our points so we
yeah.
don't die.
Right. I'm just going to overwrite this here. It was just me replaying a little bit. So guys, next time we're going to try that mission again. Hopefully, even if we die, we get more experience. That's all that matters.
Yep.
It's tough, though. You got to know when to block and if your allies are getting in the way.
fucking cool.
Your first playthrough is always going to be tough. When you multi-playthrough, all your characters are leveling up and powering up, and they stay leveled up through the rest of the game. So it's kind of like, hey, good on them. Once you max out your experience, you can start leveling up everybody else, too. So that also helps out. So
Sure it would.
anyway, guys, next time on The Bouncer, we're going to go ahead and... you kind of got an idea.
not get
Not
our
die
ass
would be
kicked.
great.
We're gonna
We'll see you